Hi, Jantika.
Hi, Abhijit.
Hi,
Yeah, hi
Prabhat.
Abhijit.
Hey. Okay. So, have you been giving some thought about what we learned through the coding tool?
Oh, yes, quite a bit.
Okay, good, good.
Trying to figure it out.
Yeah, we learned in
Yeah, I mean, when I went through this process,
yeah.
this tool was also a defining moment for me in the sense that, seeing, we're arriving at my codes and then reflecting back on my life, and somehow, things didn't make really real sense. And that's when, having empowering codes is so very important. The negative codes, in my opinion, they're there to protect us. And somehow, when we are being protected, when we tend to have some self-protection, or we tend to be in a comfort zone, and that kind of prevents us from moving ahead. That prevents us from, reaching our outcomes, and in the process transforming ourselves. But yeah, I think now we have our encodes and our e-codes, and today we'll talk more about the e-codes and see or how they can help us transform ourselves. Okay. Okay. So who would like to share your encodes first and the corresponding e-codes?
All of them?
Let's see how we go.
Okay, sure. Prabhat, do you want to start or do you want me
Prabhat?
to start?
Okay, so let me start with. So my first encode was life has to be a struggle, and I got my life is a beautiful journey. So I thought obviously if it is a struggle, I myself say future, past. Sorry, I'm not getting it. This proverb I have meant myself. Future is always mystery, and no, sorry, I discard this now.
Yeah, I think I have also heard something similar, even though I'm not able to recall it. That you can only be in the now.
Yeah.
Present moment is only the what's in your.
The present is a gift, that is why it's called
Yeah,
the present.
it's called present. Yeah. I think that's a very powerful one.
The past is history, the future is
No,
mystery.
Mystery.
No, I am talking about what I have said about myself.
Okay.
So that resonates with this. My
Yeah.
life is a beautiful journey. I have said that future is always fight, past is always bright. So that way, this line resonates with that. Life has to be a struggle, and my life is a beautiful journey.
Okay. So yeah, so I think that's a good one, Prabhat. I think, don't you think, struggle? I mean, it's two different ways of looking at life,
Yeah.
and you really cannot. And life will pose struggles if you choose to think in that way, right? So that's a good one. What else have you got?
So next is I am different and unique. For I am afraid to be the real me.
Okay. Yeah, good. Good. What else?
And I am awesome. I am the best. Same thing almost.
Okay.
Third one, fear of being labeled with stereotype. And then I am a money magnet. For something I would, I am not good with money.
You're a money magnet. Okay.
And the next key code is I make things happen. Where I mentioned that I always mess things up. So I think this is also resonates quite equally. If I mess things up, then at the end of the day, if something good happens, then it happens because of me.
Right.
Okay.
So that way, this also resonates correctly. And then I respect and accept others' choices. Yeah, this is something where I have to improve. I have to convert it back.
So I respect others' choices. That's your end code. What was your code?
Yeah, I sometimes, so if I somebody says that this should not happen this way or that way, I am very particular about my view.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So it's either your way or the highway.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. So awesome. I think let's just have a round of applause for that.
Yes.
For sharing your e-codes.
Yeah, thanks.
Good one. Okay, great. Now, again, the e-codes again, they are for you only. So feel free to modify them, update them in a way that you want.
Yeah.
Okay. So we don't have any more encodes. We just have your e-codes, and this is what is going to shape your life from now on.
Yeah, obviously I will try my best.
Awesome, awesome. Okay, Jantika.
Right. So my first e-code is I am more intelligent than most people.
That's your encode.
Yeah, that's my encode.
Yeah.
I'm not very sure why it's an encode, but it is. And the corresponding e-code is I am willing to learn from others, which I am. So I'm not
Okay,
very
so let's forget
clear
about the
about
encode
this
for a
one.
while.
Yeah.
Let's not. Let's just take a pause there.
Yeah.
I'm willing to learn from others. That you are.
Yeah,
as a
I perfectly
person.
am.
So maybe you can just elaborate that a little bit more in a manner that suits you and focuses on learning, enhancing myself.
Mm-hmm.
If you're a person that's willing to learn from just about everybody or anyone.
My mate just taught me how to peel a cucumber.
Absolutely. And
But that
you learned
doesn't.
something new
Yeah, I learned
today
something new.
or yesterday.
But
Yes.
that doesn't make me less intelligent than my mate, right?
Yeah. So
yeah.
intelligence is again the way I look at it. It's a relative term. Nobody is all knowing. Maybe
Absolutely,
we have
absolutely.
the energy or God, but we'll not go there.
Mm-hmm.
But there's always something you can learn from anybody else in this world.
Absolutely.
Right. So I think you've got it right there. Let's just move on to the next
Okay.
one.
The next encode is I'll start tomorrow. The e-code that comes with it.
Procrastination.
I'll do it now. Yeah, procrastination is like my life's bane. Just keep putting things off until the deadline. So I have to do it now. So yes, so that's my new e-code.
You have to do it now?
Yeah, I'll do it now.
Anything more?
Well, it's a smart thing to do. I'll add.
Yeah, and
I
you can
have
also
to.
consider adding I must do it now. Right? So think about using words as must, because when you use should or have to, it kinds of puts some sort of a burden on our heads, right? So
Yeah, but that's the thing.
if it's important to you, I am doing it now or I must do it now. That's it. Okay.
Then the third is pretending like nothing is wrong. The e-code is only the truth can set me free. Well,
Again, it's up to you to update or modify it, and
yeah, I mean,
in a way to suit you best.
right. No, the thing is, when you're pretending something, you're obviously aware of the truth, right? And you don't like the truth. That is why you're pretending. So,
So basically, truth again, in my opinion, it's relative. I'm not really, unless something is really absolute, I'm not sure if I can call it the truth.
mhm.
But then, if you're trying to avoid something, you must face it. So you should not pretend as though it does not exist
No,
or the
but
problem
then-
does not exist.
You need to, right? A lot of the time.
Pretending is only protecting you as an end code.
Mhm.
It's not going to really set you free. So you must acknowledge the truth in a manner that you don't really have to pretend for it, because pretending something it's a negative impact on the mind.
It can have a positive impact as well.
If you choose to accept the truth, so think about it and rephrase it in a manner that suits you.
No, say, like, I'll give you an example for this one. So, supposing I'm running a fever, a very, very high fever, but I have to go to work and I have a very important meeting to attend, which I cannot afford to miss, right? So, and like, both
Why
of
can't
us-
you afford to miss?
Because it's important.
Is it more important than your health?
Yeah, it's just a fever.
But then, if I think in one of our previous discussions, you said that the work is important to you. Really, that's very much understandable. But then, if you cannot be efficient at your work, efficiency is also important for you. Efficient at your work, then how do you think you will benefit from it?
Which is why pretending that nothing is wrong. Because for me to gain that efficiency, I have to pretend that I am perfectly fine.
Okay.
And if I
And are you able to really feel perfectly fine when you're having a high fever?
Yeah.
Okay.
I do this fairly often, more often than I want to. I will ask the duration of the meeting, perfectly fine.
Okay.
After that, the repercussions will be worse. but
Mhm.
I will get that work done perfectly efficiently.
Okay. So again, I think it's a matter of priorities. I think we are going to a different area. So it appears to me that certain things can be ignored by you, and so that you can pretend as though it is not happening or it's not going to impact me. Uh, but yes, if you're able to do things efficiently as which is I think related to your core values, which is fine. But again, feel free to adjust it. You have chosen this because this particularly end code because it means something to you, and they have been formed over a period of time.
It applies to me.
Yeah. So, but feel free to have a corresponding. We'll not talk really much about encodes here. So let's
Right.
just focus on what's going to empower us in the future.
Right. So recognizing the truth is important.
Yes, absolutely. And there's nothing wrong in that.
No, there's absolutely nothing wrong in that. I think that's like a perfectly good thing to say. That
Yeah.
you have to be aware of the
Sure.
truth. Now, whether you choose to ignore it or
Yeah,
not
absolutely.
is a different matter. But you need to know first. If you don't know, then how do you choose?
What else have you got?
I'm not good with money. Same as Prabhat.
Okay, that's a common one.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the e-code says I am a money magnet.
So how would Janitika want to write her own e-code on this?
I'm a money magnet. Come on, money.
Okay. How will you feel more empowered to make it work?
I'm not sure.
Okay. So yes, so I think that you'll have homework to do if you're not sure. Think about it. Money is an important area in everybody's lives, and think about how you will feel more empowered about money. Okay. And anything else?
I'm not a people person. So the e-code says people love me. So this needs work
Okay.
because it will take me quite some time to believe that.
Okay.
And then there's no one wants me and I belong.
Okay.
So yeah, so
Good.
it needs work.
Yep. Okay, great. I think with that we have actually come to the end of the integrated power coding session, and there's a little bit of homework. I'm sure you will all be thinking about your e-codes. So write a story 15 years from now, how your life has been 15 years from now, living with your e-codes. Okay, till we meet again.
Yeah.
Thank you.